let's go through some nickels in hopes to find one of the 3 we're missing for our album. And hopefully a buffalo nickel, because we haven't found one in a while.
Oh, it's the one with the boat! I love finding blank coin ships. It even has a 925. I personally think it's going to be a really nice national park. From 1889. One has the V75 Privy. 114. Okay, it's a silver proof. 1964 was a 1945 silverware nickel. Hey, King George VI. You heard me right. Indian. Barber quarter found. Coin roll hunting.
Hello everyone and welcome to Numis Nate. I'm hunting boxes 40 and 41 on the year in nickels. It helps to find some for our book. Here is the book. It's looking pretty good. We're missing the 44s with mint marks, of course. And then going through the 1950 Denver. And everything else is in the book. So hopefully today we'll get one of them. I'll bring you in on our first find in box 40. Literally just folding the first few coins down, and we've got a 1953 Jefferson out of San Francisco. That's a nice coin. Very next roll, roll 2, we have another older Jefferson, this time a 1959 out of Denver. Roll 4, and I didn't expect to break the Buffalo Nickel snide that fast. Kinda said it wrong, but whatever. We've got a 1941 Jefferson from Philadelphia. Now let's get to that Buffalo. It is a Philadelphia minted Buffalo, and I don't see a date on there. The next find I have, I will bring you back with a date. Roll 6, we have an older Jefferson. It is a 1946 out of Philadelphia, and that Buffalo nickel, don't mind the terrible nickel-dating job, it put a little too much, but it's a 1916 out of Philadelphia. I'll definitely take that. Same roll, roll 6, and we have a 1958 Jefferson out of Denver. Roll 9, we've got a 1955 Jefferson from Denver. Roll 18, we have another older Jefferson. This one is a 1949 from Philadelphia. Roll 19, and we have a Canadian nickel. I like to find these. This one is a Tiara obverse from 1985. Roll 21, we have another older Jefferson. It's another 1959 from Denver. Roll 22, we've got 2 older Jeffersons. The first one is a 1958 from Denver, and the second one in the back is a 1953 from Philadelphia. Roll 26, and we have another Buffalo nickel. This time it's got a San Francisco mint, it looks like. Kind of put it under the scope, and yep, definitely an S mint mark. Now let's see, will it have a date? Yep, 1935, so 1935S, Buffalo nickel found. Very nice. Roll 28, and we have a San Francisco minted reverse. There it is, there's the S mint. I'll put it under the microscope for those of you that can't see it that well. There's the S mint. And how I know this is an older Jefferson is because they only did the San Francisco mint on the back from 1955 and before. So, what year is it? 1941, and it's the large S variety. I will definitely take that one. Roll 29, 1 coin from the end, and we have a 1953 Jefferson from Philadelphia. Roll 30, and we have a 1959 Jefferson from Denver. Roll 34, and we have a foreign coin. It's not Canadian, it is from Bermuda, and it is a 5-cent fish nickel from 1996. Same roll, roll 34, and you might have seen it. It was a 2009 Philly right behind it, so definitely we'll take that as well. 2009 out of Philly. Roll 40, and this coin may not have luster, but it's pretty nice. It's a 1946, look at all the detail. And it has just as much on the back, and it's a Denver mint, so I'll definitely take that. 1946 out of Denver. Roll 43, and we have a 1958 Jefferson out of Denver. Roll 47, and we have a 1952 Jefferson from Philadelphia. Roll 49, and we have a 1959 from Denver. Alright, box 40 on the year is done, and it was actually pretty good. We got 2 Buffaloes, 2009P, the Bermuda coin, and the Canadian coin. We got the better date 1953S way early on, slightly better date 41S, large S, 46D, and then 2 53s. And we got a bunch of common Jeffersons. So, I'll bring you in on our first find in box 41. Roll 2, and we have a 1957 Jefferson, pretty corroded unfortunately, from Denver. 10 rolls later, roll 12, and we have another 1957 Jefferson. This one is also from Denver. Roll 13, and we have a 1941 Jefferson out of Philadelphia. Roll 16, and we have a 1948 Jefferson, pretty corroded, from Denver. Roll 21, and we have a 1959 Jefferson, pretty grody, from oh, that's interesting. 2 different coins, 1959 Denver. Roll 22, and the Ender coin was actually a 1948 out of Philadelphia. Roll 28, and we have a 1957 Jefferson from Denver. Roll 33, a very quiet box, is going to give us a Buffalo nickel. It is in pretty bad condition, unfortunately. No mint, and yeah, no date either. There might be a little bit of something there, but the next find we get for this box, I'll bring you back with a date. Roll 35, the Buffalo nickel doesn't look ready just yet, but we have another Jefferson. This time a 1953 out of Denver. Roll 39, we have the 1954 Jefferson from Philadelphia, and that Buffalo nickel nickedated. It is a 1917 out of Philadelphia. Very nice. The very last coin of roll 50 was actually an Ender coin. It's a 1954 from San Francisco. So, I'll bring you in with a wrap-up of this box. This box is done, box 41, and it was a pretty slow box. We did get the 1917 Buffalo nickel, and we did get the slightly better date 1948 Denver, the 1954 and 54S, and then some commons, but other than that, it was a really slow box, and definitely not as good as the last box, but I'll take whatever I can get. Thank you guys so much for watching, and have a wonderful day.